This is Calgary, home to over 1 million people and Alberta's largest city. This is my town where I've called home for most of my life. I am so excited to take you on a tour of Calgary, my hometown. Here I am in Prince's Island Park, just steps away from the downtown core. It's one of my favorite spots in Calgary. Clearly, I'm not the only one. Tons of people are outside enjoying this beautiful urban oasis we have right in the heart of the city. My family and I spent so much time in Prince's Island Park when I was growing up. We couldn't come to Calgary and not talk about the Calgary Stampede. Every year, it's packed with more than 1 million people coming down to check out the rodeo and the Midway. It's the biggest event in Calgary and what we're known for across the country. By the way, it's Yahoo, not Yeehaw. This year, I was so excited to introduce my son, Jack, to the Calgary Stampede Parade for his very first time. This next place I am so excited to share with you because it's possibly my favorite spot in Calgary. It's the Pump House Theatre where I spent so many of my teenage years performing in a number of productions. The best part of the Pump House, though, of course, is inside, so let's take a look. This is where the magic happened. It's so corny to say, but truly as a teen, this is where I came out of my shell, where I realized that I had the confidence to become the person that I wanted to be. But there was one person who was so instrumental in that, and that is Anne Hodgson. And it's gonna make me cry to have you here. It was so good to see you.
I'm so proud of you.
Anne directed me when I was 13 in Peter Pan, and you took a chance on me.
You were amazing and was just incredible. Not only is Kelsey an incredible actress, but she's just a people person.
Peter, where do you live? Way out there. How do you find your way home? Yeah, just follow all the golden arrows. Where did they lead you?
You were a huge reason why I got into broadcasting.
And I just brought a little bit of memorabilia. To whom it may concern, I was pleased and honored when Kelsey Morrison asked me to write a reference letter for her. She's very enthusiastic about pursuing a career in broadcasting.
Oh,
so this is the reference letter that I wrote for you. And look at you today, and I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, this is gonna make me cry looking at this. This is my old high school, Central Memorial in Southwest Calgary. I think we all know it's those really special teachers who make such a difference. For me, it was Paul Malloy. You were the teacher who made such a difference. You taught me that it was okay to be me.
That's so nice to hear. I think you're never happier than when kids come back to visit, so it means a lot. I think it was my first year of teaching. So I was deer in the headlight and doing my best with the kids that were under my care. I just remember you guys being full of life.
While I grew up in the city of Calgary, every summer we'd come up to Sylvan Lake. It's an amazing community in central Alberta. We'd come up with friends for a day trip or the weekend, whether to check out some of the local restaurants, hit up the beach, or just get an ice cream. Just sit back and relax. Just 10 minutes away from the town of Sylvan Lake is a place that means the world to me. It's Camp Kuriakis, a camp where I went every summer as a kid, and then I worked here on staff. And one of the people I worked with is Paul Kopjar. Paul, it's so good to see you.
It's fantastic to have you back here, Kelsey.
We did so many great things when we were on staff together.
I remember running around late at night with water guns and chasing people into their staff storage space and crying at the end of the summer.
Paul and I were always the sunshine and butterflies of our team. Get a little emotional at the end of every week.
Yes, I think it is the people who come. That's why we like working on staff.
Another thing that makes this place so special is this is where my husband and I got married a few years ago. Whenever we come back here, especially down to the lake, I think of the vows that we made to each other, and this place means that much more. Such a beautiful day. I'm just going to sit back and take it all in.